Right, so are we calling this right in the middle of the world? Because it's literally just dropped. I've been sitting here for the last 5 to 10 minutes waiting for these translations to come through. I'm pumped. I can't believe Konami proved me wrong on just the fact I said there's no way in hell they're gonna give Konami Security Force more support because it didn't fail hard enough. Here we are, new Security Force support. I already read what that demon-looking motherfucker does, but we're gonna go through them. We're gonna talk about the viability in the deck. So let's start with Security Force Lapswell. I like how it's a light fiend straight off the bat. It's just like, yeah, it's a fiend, but it's also a light type. It's like, what? Yeah, they're both light types, I just realized. Huh. This is a bit of a weird card because it doesn't actually have a passive column effect, so it's a bit out of place in archetype already, but I think it has effects that are worth it. So first things first, if this card is special summoned, you can target one Security Force monster in your graveyard, it's set for itself, special summon it. So this is, I guess it's going to be an alternative to Palatania, because Palatania on special summon lets you, well, return a card from the banish zone. I think this card is going to be mainly a one-off, really. Thing is, you can't normal summon it, it only can be special summoned. So it's really, from, in my opinion, you're going to be running it as a one-off. Maybe just so you can just kind of just go quick recovery option off of Force Showdown or Vapor, because Palatania is still really just the main playmaker here, because it's very central to the two-card combo, and it will be fighting for some space in the decks. Yeah, again, you want to be going very heavy on the back row options, because you're playing Security Force, so yeah. I think it's a one-off, but it does earn that one-off spot by also, well, by its second effect, you can banish one Security Force card in your hand, and then destroy all monsters in the same column as Security Force cards. So a non-targetable just nuke is very good, especially for that cost. So that just clears out all the columns. Because you very lock down those columns, but this is more like, oh, there's even more, there's still problem cards in the field. Just let me get rid of them real quick. Whoosh, gone. So I do think it has a spot in the deck. Maybe you probably end up taking Dog Tag out. I don't want to say Garantinos because Garantinos are still a staple of the deck. A lot of these cards are staples, so Dog Tag you can probably take a Dog Tag out for it. But my safe precaution right now is a one-off. We'll see. I might talk about it later for a tweet, but I think right now is a one-off. Then we got the level 1 Security Force Retroactive. I feel like they're making a jab at me for that name. Yeah, we're retroactively making this archetype good now. Or this card better retroactively be good. If a monster you control is used as link material for Security Force, this card in your hand can also be used as material, so they're making it easier to get the boss monster out. Justified. Sure, it's also searchable because of it's a warrior, so that gives it another. You can vote of it. Second effect during the main phase, return this card to your hand if you do special summon one level 2 or higher Security Force monster from your hand. Why would it be on the field to begin with? Is this so you can one for one it? Okay, that might be another one off with one for one then. Then if a Security Force monster you control would banish a card from hand that activates effect, you can banish this card from your hand instead. So it becomes so it has also that effect, which I think Specimen has, or was it? No, it has a chase effect. Yeah, they're both one-offs. Holy shit, Konami! What the hell, Konami? You went we need the give. Could you? Do you really not want to give this deck more passive column effects to work with? You're just gonna. Holy shit, Konami! I'm not saying they're bad. I mean, it's not Ghost Trick levels are bad. I still think that New Wave support was very out of touch. This is somewhat out of touch, but at the same time, it does something for the deck. I think they're both one-offs, honestly. Like, retroactive, you probably want to get out if you want to use fucking justify. So it makes justify easier to get out. Yeah, I don't really think like if you want to run them, run them. They are good options. So I just think right now the best way to place the Keyforce is still go very heavily on the back row options and to stack up on the good column effects. Yeah, alright. Side off, one off relapse well. Retroactive, one off in the main with a one for one, I guess. But really, that's probably my only recommendations. Like, probably take out an Orphis for the. Wow. Honestly, last one would be probably more playable if they gave him a passive column effect. I wouldn't mind, because in fact, how stat already retroactive is. But Lastwell definitely could have used a passive column effect, and since he's focused on column nuking, I want to say maybe give him a passive effect of. It's hard to come up with one off my head. Just let me look at S-Force cards real quick. Okay, let's see. We got attack reduction. We got banishing when leaving. We got. God, no, I just remember how bad half these are. See if he has column based removal. You can't really give him a negate. I would say we already got position changing. And we already got link lockdown. Oh god, this is hard. I don't know what you could have gave him as a passive effect. So I'm just still think if that's what should have had a passive column effect, but he doesn't. Despite that, he has a good stat line for level 6. Very easy to summon instant key force yet again. Definitely has its uses. But still, it's like. Yeah, no, I'm lost. Fuck it. The video is ending here. I'm giving this new wave support 5 out of 10. Just barely serviceable, really. Shit. Oh, God. Yep, I'm out.